So,
Gotcha.
you guys are all here. Are we all in roll 20?
Yep.
Missing one.
Oh, where's the
I'm over
link again?
here.
Ah, I see it. Hold on a second.
So, I don't know about you guys or what you had to do or what you did while I was stuck in that horrible historical clusterfuck. Um, but could we take a short rest? Because I could definitely use my spells back.
Uh,
I
yes.
have no objections to that.
Good.
Can we go inside your
A vessel for part of it? For part of it, yes. Well, actually, yeah, we can do 8 hours in there. If that counts for a long rest.
Oh, I just need a short rest. I only used my warlock
Oh, short rest, and yeah, fuck yeah, totally. We can
spells.
hop into my little gin bottle and totally we could knock that out for if we got 10 minutes to spare.
Sweet. Tea time.
Tea
Beautiful.
time. Where is it? Could you send me the Roll20 link real quick? I can't seem to find it. I'm slightly retarded.
GM corner pinned post?
Hmm.
Up there, I see it. Okay. Got it. Ah, okay. I remembered why I have to use a different browser.
He's jumping in here. We'll say that Akaram mentions kind of out loud as you guys are all kind of making your way to that main vault door about needing a quick rest. And Jim, the Wind Jin, overhears you and says, "Oh, would you, do you need a place to rest? We have a break room and the cafeteria, very good snacks. Some are complimentary.
Some?
Yes."
Okay. I mean, we could do that. We don't have to go into the extra dimensional space.
You would prefer you don't go into extra dimensional space. It's inside the inside the corporation. It's but
That
you
is
know.
probably a good idea to not go into another extra dimensional space while technically being in one ourselves, I guess.
Exactly. You know, extra dimensional space, extra dimensional space, extra dimensional. Eventually, you're like,
But Jim, you're forgetting something very important. Once you get to a certain level of extra-dimensional space with an extra-dimensional space, it's just turtles all the way down from there.
turtles.
Turtles.
I'm
Like
Reality rests on the back of a giant turtle.
like turtles.
Yeah, like turtles. It's just turtle on top of turtle on top of turtle on top of turtle all the way down.
I do not know this. Very interesting.
Hmm?
Stack of turtles.
Yeah, if you ever go outside to the astral plane and look down, you'll see them. Just turtles.
Oh, that sounds incredibly scary. I'll stay here. We have warm couches and snacks. Yes, snacks, couch, snacks, couch.
Sounds good.
Your terms are acceptable.
Yeah,
I
sure.
pull
So
out.
he leads you to the break room in the bottom left of the map here. And says, "We have some comfy couches here. Please make yourself at home. Put your feet up. If you do take your shoes off, just maybe if you just be aware of the smells. This is a public space. If you need a snack, the kitchen's right up here. They're right around this corner. There's a drink machine. There's some snacks laid out. And yeah, make yourself at home. We always try to be hospitable.
Thank you so much, Jim.
Oh, can you report to whoever? Somebody left a bunch of gazers in an office over there. A little dangerous.
Oh, yeah, that's their office.
Oh, that's their office.
Yes, of course.
You should put a sign up.
What exactly do they do for the corporation?
Oh, that's above my pay grade.
Put a
Okay,
little sign up, or a little warning sign. That way nobody gets petrified. Just avoid lawsuits.
Oh, well, you know, most of the time people don't take tours and just go opening office doors, but
It's what the map said to do.
oh, well,
Yeah, they say explore, open all the doors. All the brochures say it.
oh damn, yeah, must be typo. Yeah, we'll put a big X on that room maybe. Did you meet Mr. Hinted? He's very nice, always helpful,
Oh, very helpful.
extremely.
okay, so what kind of snacks are there?
Um, uh, you see a big bowl of little berries. There is some granola bars. There's a small cooler with some like prepackaged sandwiches, and then there's a large golden drink machine, like a fountain drink machine.
Yeah, from what I understand, drinking things from other planes isn't always a great idea. So, and I just pull out a flask.
With whatever else we've seen in this place so far, there's definitely something to that. Uh, I'm not going to be the first to drink it, however.
Akram
I
is
am
gonna
saying
walk up
intrigued.
and grab a cup and just make a suicide and drink it.
Okay, this is like one of those like newfangled Coca-Cola machines where like, there's only one nozzle.
Aw,
All right. But there's like a bunch of different choices. So like how many choices are you trying to put in the same cup?
like 6.
I need 6 D100s.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we're gonna roll that in roll 20, so it's a lot faster.
Sure, yeah.
17, 59, 27, 77, 62, 19.
All right. The first thing that plops in is like a green jelly. It kind of wobbles as it plops into your cup. 59. The second is a light pink liquid that has some fizziness. It's very rosy in color. 27, 59. Um, Akram, make a con save for me, please.
23.
23. You are good. I need another con save.
Sweet. 22.
22. The third liquid is black with little red dots inside of it as it splashes into the cup. 62 and 19. The fourth is a light gray, almost smoking liquid that pops into the cup. 77. Followed by a thick, dark brown liquid, followed by 19. By a very milky, watery, milky looking substance. So as all of this stuff drops into your cup, it is a ink, green, brown, black, red, jelly, watery concoction, and you drink it down. You're not sure which one of these each kind of does these things to you, but you begin to forget a painful memory that's happened in the past 2 months. You also start to feel it burn in your throat and take 2 necrotic damage. Though right after that, your throat almost immediately cools, and you feel like the cold is anything else cold that hits you won't be quite as effective. Just you're so used to the cold in your throat that any cold damage that you take, you will have resistance to for the next hour. And then what was the last one? I missed it. Where was it? 77. Oh, you are also going to be poison resistant for 1 hour.
Okay.
You chug this gross concoction from your cup with varying effects, both on your taste buds, your gut, and your constitution.
Shockland's gonna stick his head under this nozzle and just start slapping buttons.
Once again, I'm gonna need to know how many times you're slapping this thing. I'm gonna need D100s for everyone, and realize I gotta look through this fucking.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a d12 to determine how many buttons he hits.
Okay.
I'm getting behind the giant horse in the
4.
room at this point.
This
It's
would be 4
typically the
buttons.
safest place in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out over there.
I'll, I'll
Alright.
just pass you my flask and be like, yeah, no.
I mean, it was pretty tasty.
I'm just gonna do
Does Akram have taste buds?
what
Yes.
Mikey did.
Akram doesn't need to eat, sleep, or breathe, but he does those things because he can.
Really can.
Alright, so we've got 60, 12, 94, 14, 27, and 78.
60.
60?
A clear liquid comes into the cup or into your mouth first. I said that weird. My bad. The 60
Uh, 12?
followed by a also clear but almost with a white shimmer hits your open mouth next, and your fingernails grow 2 inches.
Okay.
What was
Uh,
next?
94.
At least you did yours in order. Yeah, so you know exactly kind of what's coming each time. A golden brown liquid is next to pour out of this drink machine. I need a con save from you.
Con save. Alright. Let me double check. Okay. I'll just do them in roll 20. Three. That's gonna be a 6.
You immediately fall unconscious. As you go to your body hits the next button, but you just kind of like slump down under the drink machine for 40 minutes.
Jesus. What kind of effect was that?
It was a poison.
Poison.
Are you immune to poison for whatever reason?
That's
The
what
same
I'm
as
looking at. I have a lot of weird immunities.
didn't think it was gonna happen.
I have immunity to disease,
Yeah, you probably don't have anything.
immune to
Poison.
fear.
I think that dwarves are immune to poison.
Dwarves
but-
are immune to poison.
Yeah, elves are definitely not by default.
Certain
Yeah.
paladins get like resistance to poison, but not like immunity.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jim sees that happen and he's like, "Oh, I've had that one before. It's a doozy."
So what do you get paid when you're unconscious?
Do I get paid when I'm unconscious?
Oh wait, he's an intern. That's right.
I'm gonna,
They
I'm
don't
gonna
dock you.
message Winifred and be like,
Experience.
I don't think he gets paid at
Right.
all. I thought we established that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. But they don't like. So if you come in here and get a drink and accidentally get the unconscious one, that's not like held against you, right?
No, it's an experience.
Okay.
I'm taking in experiences.
I don't know why I keep trying to unionize this pocket dimension, but
Talk to the Kaiser's. They keep together.
well, I guess we're just gonna hang out and wait for him to wake up.
Cool. And that's
I
how you
mean,
take
we
your
did
short
say we were going to take a short rest. So.
Yeah, that's word.
perfect.
Do you drag him to the break room or anything? You guys just let him sleep on the floor. You just be under the drink machine.
I guess we can put him on a couch.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah, you
y'all?
guys.
I don't know
Uh,
if any of y'all can lift me.
You're not that
I'm
heavy. I can
pretty
pick you
sure
up.
Bigby's hand can, if
Oh,
nobody
Bigby's
else
hand for sure
can.
can, but did you want to waste a spell slot on lifting me? Shockland's
He
fine
can
on the
be.
floor.
Huh?
I've been full plate.
We haven't
Oh,
rested yet. I still have one more warlock spell slot. I can use that. We'll put you on the couch and then meditate.
I, I I'm already halfway through like rigging a pulley system to the couch to hitch to Colt, and I was like, oh well, yeah, that works too, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The horse can definitely move me without issue. But I'm a 6'2" paladin in full plate. Like I'm pretty hefty.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
a large skeletal hand just scoops you up.
These are all great ideas. I just want to put that out there. There's a place that's full of ideas. These are great ones. And yeah, the skeletal hand kind of picks him up, and you guys venture down. Jim leads you to the break room. As he comes in, he says, "Oh, off the couch, off the couch, off the couch." The man like claps his hands, and the two dogs kind of startle and he kind of shoos them off the couch so that you can place Shocklin down onto one of them. They go to curl up kind of on the ground. These two so cute. But always troublemaking. You gotta watch the things around them. They like to choose. You seem comfortable. I should probably get back to the receptionist desk. No, I'm sure there's somebody else coming in soon. So, please, enjoy the rest. He'll be fine. Just, a few more minutes, I'm sure, and he'll wake up. I was only out for a day. Okay, bye. He floats back to his receptionist area. Shit. What did I name these dogs? Flopsy and I don't remember. What were the notes?
These are the critters that match the statues in the
Statues.
office, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Figured.
And you've been in this room before.
Oh yeah, I just floated through here and was like noped out originally. I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
real quietly.
it was Flopsy and something that didn't rhyme with that.
Hmm.
Um,
I did not take the notes of the statues' names.
Well,
I'm horrible. I'm sorry.
if
like
anybody watched the
Flopsy
last
and Minky
episode,
or something like that.
go ahead, plop it in there because I made them up on the spot. My bad. The,
I
If
think it's
you're
like
really
Flopsy.
that
It's like
bored,
Flopsy and Pinky or something like that.
if you're
go with
really
that
that
Frank.
bored, go back and watch through the VOD of the last episode and tell us what those names were.
After this episode. Well, I don't know. They do it simultaneously. I'm sure
Yeah.
that you guys have screens. Anyway, so there are these two dogs in this room. You have a passed out paladin on the couch, and you guys are resting and taking your time, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, every once in a while, one of these dogs kind of gets up. 6 legs, smooth skin. Places where you think they're eyes, but it's just kind of skin. And so you're not quite sure if they can see like through those little slits or if they're just going around on other senses. And every once in a while they come up and like the kind of like nudge you guys in the legs and like give you a little nibble and like pull on your pant leg or whatever.
I'm just gonna hover out of range every single time they come over. Nope. Nope.
I will pull 2 granola bars out of my bag that I took from the cafeteria and hand one to each of them.
Yeah, they love it. They chomp it down. Do you give them like? Do you unwrap it for them?
Yes,
Oh, okay. You
I do.
unwrap it for them. What do you do with the wrappers?
I place them back in my bag.
Okay, they are going towards your bag now. They're just like trying to get extra bag. The as well. The
Wait, do you want the paper too? I mean,
eat it up. Yeah, you hand them the paper and they These are not fast creatures though. So it's like and the mouth is like a bunch of tiny little teeth, the inside the mouth.
interesting.
Long tongue. You guys take your time in there, playing with his pups, I guess. And about 30 minutes later, Shocklin wakes up in a startle.
Welcome
That
back to
was
reality.
brisk.
Well, how was your nap?
That beer tasted like an alpine forest in midwinter.
That actually sounds pretty damn good.
Sounds
Right?
Yeah, quite refreshing.
You also got your short rest, though you were unconscious. You are quite refreshed after your drinks. The,
Yeah.
cool. You guys have a key for the door in the middle of the corporate offices. If you guys would like to go check it out, Akaram, give me an Actually, give me a perception check. It'll be more perception because it's not.
Okay. Let's. Perception is my worst one. 15.
Yeah, thank God you were playing with the dogs. You're close enough to them to realize that their tags, each one of them, kind of makes up half of a key. The so the just the little chains around their little tags on their collars around their necks. One is the top half a key, one of the bottom half of a key, and they even have a little screw on each end where they would screw together.
I will pet each of them on the head and say, I need to borrow this, and I will take their key parts.
Let's make an animal handling check with advantage.
That's another 15.
15, yeah, you get the first one off the of Flopsy pretty easily. The Pinky, you go take it off, and it kind of makes a nibble at you, trying not to let you get its collar off, and kind of like pushes towards your bag again. Yeah.
Give up the key, and you can have another one.
Yeah, it kind of bows down towards you, like kind of giving you its neck.
I take it, and I pull out 2 more granola bars, and these ones I don't even unwrap. I just hand them to them.
Yeah, they chomp them up. Yeah, they love it. They slowly but surely. Yeah, and you now have these other 2 halves of the key. So you guys would like to make your way back towards the large metal door. You now have the key that was obtained by Shocklin and Winifred in the forge, and the key from the 2 dogs in the Ogma's dogs. Dogmas, yes.
Okay. So are there 2 separate keyholes, or
Yeah, there's 2 doors here. There's one on the left, right there, one on the right here, and each one of them has a separate keyhole right in the middle of the door.
E and hole.
yep? And
Yeah,
turn.
and synchronize the doors, the metal spheres, and the doors start to spin, and they start to slide open in front of you. A large portal, the surrounded by runes written in a jade stone on either side. It appears to be desks and kind of areas where people will watch and kind of coordinate the transportation.
Uh, I'm going to look over at the party and go, that looks like magic.
You are correct. That looks like magic.
Astute observation.
I couldn't tell you.
No, but Colt probably could.
Colt confirms that this is indeed magic.
All right. I guess as the tank, it is my job to Leroy.
Yeah. Upon hearing these doors open, Jim kind of like comes around the corner frantically. Oh, excuse me. That's not really part of the tour.
Yeah, Jim, you're not paid enough to stop us from going through this door.
That is very true. I'm not paid at all,
You should
and
just
that
go
doesn't
hang
sound
out at
like
the desk.
experience.
We're
There's gonna
Yes.
we're restoring the previous management. Just go sit at the desk, and you will continue to not receive paychecks.
Wait,
That's
wait,
not
wait,
the
wait.
case.
Come here, Jim. It, here is 100 gold
Slowly floats
pieces.
towards you. Oh, oh, so many.
So I'm going to pay you to go back to your desk and ignore that this ever happened.
This is a much better deal. What a wonderful idea. You great ideas.
That's why we're here.
I love it. Yeah, he gets his 100 gold pieces and floats back to his desk, counting them. 1, 2, and you
Three,
guys
three.
move. You guys move into this room.
Please ensue.
There's a large circular, I think like Stargate, the portal. Except the portal is not active right now. It is just it's off basically. So there are are two pedestals on the bottom right and bottom left of this jade inlet circle on the floor that seem to be control areas of some sort. So that would be here and here. These two little pedestals right here. Are you just hiding, Winifred? You're hiding behind
No,
pings?
I didn't mean to go back there. So where are the pedestals again? I didn't see the pings.
One's right here. Sorry, I'm apparently pinging gray. I'll change my color. And over there. And here. You seeing those?
I am
No.
not.
Mm-mm. They're
Okay, yep, I saw
they're in
that one.
there. Those are
And
mine.
okay,
Oh,
No. Here.
Oh,
there
okay.
we go. Okay.
oh,
Oh, sorry. I was on the GM layer, and that's why I was doing it. My bad.
I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So right here and right there. Yeah.
Okay.
The doors close behind you, and you hear a voice come over a audio system or a speaker that says, Hello. Welcome to Agama's Mind Palace, the Library of Ideas. Unfortunately, this is not part of the tour, and we'll need to ask you to leave."
Um, Unfortunately, we were directed to come here. Uh,
Well, I know who you were directed by. Unfortunately, this company's under new management. I'm Kevin.
yeah,
consider
but
this
you're
a
in
hostile
violation of
takeover.
contract, and so we're here to enforce that contract.
You are not the first that he sent to enforce the contract. And I'm sure
No,
you
but
won't
we'll be the
be.
last.
Hmm, Well, we'll see. You know, just out of curiosity, what did he offer you?
Oh, I'm doing this because it's my job.
Yeah, we're not interns.
Yeah, like I would be doing this regardless of Agma's request.
Technically, just so
I
that
have
you're
orders.
informed before we destroy you or capture you or however we're going to handle this situation. We were tasked with doing this in exchange for an artifact of undescript nature that is eventually going to be used to destroy the world's universe, multiverse, functionally all of reality. And we're tasked with stopping that.
You're just
So
kind of in the way.
yeah, even if it wasn't that we were hostily taking over and returning old management, we still need that artifact, so it would be something. Unfortunately, it's you.
You're a long line at the coffee shop in my day to day, bud.
You just need an artifact. Well, sure that I can give you an artifact, take it back to whoever your boss is, I guess, since you're doing a job. And we can have we can go our own ways.
You don't have the
Lots
artifact.
of your artifacts here. The what do you want?
We can't tell you that, but we know you don't have it.
Did he?
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Sure, yeah, definitely.
All right.
You can always roll insight when talking to people.
Insight the DM.
Shit. It's,
16.
16. What are you trying to infer?
Um,
What are you looking? What are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to generally just like kind of pick up from like his voice, like what his state of mind is. Like, is he nervous that we're here? Is he being condescending and arrogant? Like,
He is not nervous that you are here. Yeah, he doesn't seem nervous. Is he being condescending? Slightly, not like overly, and he isn't like, oh, these guys are full of it or anything like that. When you mentioned that you were just doing a job, he kind of smirked. The and but he doesn't seem, he's not being a super dick at the moment.
Okay.
Anybody else? Any interactions they want to make currently?
This pedestal in front of me with these controls. Is there what kind of controls we talking about here?
Yeah, the it is a dial, the and an orb in the middle. You can make an investigation or an arcana check.
All right.
What languages do you speak?
I speak. Let me pull that up. I speak Common, Elven, and what's the one for the Underdark? Uncommon was it or something like that?
Your common, yeah, no,
Undercommon, yeah.
yeah.
Undercommon.
You can roll investigation or arcana.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. How do I roll me in roll 20 here? How do I do this real quick?
You can either click on the dice on the left side of your screen and roll what you need to.
I see.
You can also go to advanced dice roller and put in your modifier if you wish.
Okay. So I rolled 13, and I'm not particularly skilled at investigation. So that's just going to be a 13.
13.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't quite figure out how this works. It's an orb in the middle that spins and a dial that spins around it like this, but you're not 100% sure how this works.
I just kind of scratch my head and look over at Winifred to see if she's having any more success.
I will.
What languages do you speak?
Uh, Gnomish, Elvish, and Common. I got a 10, so
Yeah, you're not going to be able to
no.
figure that out either. The voice continues to talk,
Is this
and
something I can roll on?
if you were, I mean, if you go and investigate those pedestals, yeah,
I will do the same.
Yeah, I can walk over there and take a look.
sure,
I
yeah, you
speak
two can.
languages that haven't been brought up yet, so.
I step to the side and just go, Colt, looks like this one's on you, buddy.
Am I rolling investigate or am I rolling religion or?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Elven, Common, Draconic, and Celestial.
All right, you can roll with advantage because you speak Celestial.
Uh, 23?
Yeah, it's not pure celestial language, but it is a dialect of it that these runes are drawn from, and so you're able to kind of hone in and figure out the dial and ball system with both pedestals,
Sweet.
and um, the portal behind you starts to swirl in a bright orange energy. The voice comes over the loudspeaker again and says, "Okay, guess I'll see you in a few minutes then."
Yep. All right. Well, once more into the breach, fellas.
I'm going to incite that statement.
Okay.
It's going to be a 19.
Yeah, what are you trying to infer?
if we are actually going, like, if he honestly believes that we are going to see him in a minute, like, if we've gotten the dials right to get to where he is.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yes, he does. Like he even kind of let out a sigh beforehand, like, like he's done this before, and he's annoyed at the fact that he has to stop what he's doing to deal with you guys.
He's annoyed. I'm walking through yet another random ass portal on this fucked up mission that I wanted nothing to do with.
That's true.
I mean, it's better than burning to death on that ship, but only slightly.
Okay, you guys are you step through the portal and into what is let me grab you guys into a chamber that's roughly 20 by 15. There's a door directly in front of you, and carved into the archway above that door, it says library.
Can I just to make sure we're covering our bases, make sure there aren't any obvious traps between this and the library door? If he's that fed up with it, I wouldn't put it past him.
Just in this room.
Yeah, to get into the yeah, in the little hallway we're in.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can roll. That's fine.
Wait,
I
he's
mean,
in a
anything.
library. Don't we work for an interdimensional being called the librarian? Could she not have just put us here? It's a library.
You know she likes to waste our time.
I'm not certain that necessarily makes her like the deity of libraries or something.
It's a
Yeah. If
27.
we brought this up to her, she would just tell us that we should have asked her that to begin with, and it's our fault for taking the long way.
That's a fair point.
27. Yeah, there are no traps. Yeah, and there's nothing in this little room. I've moved you guys over. Do you see it?
Hmm.
Oh, there it
Uh,
is.
Just want to make
uh,
sure. Yeah.
yes. Uh,
Well, there's no traps at the door. Boldly go then.
all right. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
Uh,
You guys can move just those 5, 10 feet into the room there. You see large shelves that span stories high on these walls. Some alcoves down the sides of the main library here, which are also filled with books and tables for reading. um, uh, a large pillar, two large pillars in the middle, or in basically the middle of this room, also surrounded by books. You cannot see where this voice comes from, though it is not coming from the any loudspeaker. It is reverberating through the library itself. And he says, "He offered you the mind's eye, didn't he?"
I'm going to ignore him and cast Rary's telepathic bond on the party.
Okay, what does that do?
We have PC Hive Mind. We can communicate telepathically for the next like 8 hours.
Cool, cool.
It is a 5th level spell.
Big.
So now we can talk amongst ourselves without having to vocalize anything, where the enemy
Sweet.
can hear us. How much were we telling this guy? Is what I say through the newly established bond.
I mean, hard for dead men to leak secrets. I really don't know if there's any point in withholding if we're just gonna kill him.
I mean, we have also no reason to negotiate either. There's no reason to. There's nothing to be gained from conversing with him. We're just going to stab him.
I don't know. It's fun to poke, play with your food a little bit.
A bit unprofessional.
It depends on
Akron,
your
what do you think?
profession.
I mean, talking is probably not the best route because even if it's only on some level, the fact that he's taken over this corporation means he has some sort of deific ability.
That's
We are.
not his to give. It's mine. It's my idea, my invention. It reverberates through the library and stacks of books. You know, I created it to ease his stress. Take some of the workload off of him. And this is what I get.
Kind of want to put this guy in his zone of truth.
He takes it for himself. He says it'll be safer in his hands. Too powerful for a mortal.
Will you say the same in a zone of truth? I asked
I
the
don't
disembodied
fear
voice.
your magic.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to disappear.
Yeah, I'm just
Disappear,
gonna start
you say?
casually looking at these bookcases and seeing what's on these bookcases
Sure. Yeah.
while he's just rambling.
Yeah. When you say disappear, you know it's a magic game. Are you literally disappearing, or are
No,
we
I have to
talking?
actually roll for it. No, I am just really good at what I do. The only thing magic about me is no one can talk into my mind if I don't want them to, and I, yeah, and then I can communicate with my horse. It's the only things about
Cool.
me that are magic.
Just making sure.
Uh, I,
So let's get you to roll a stealth roll. The
I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on Winifred.
Oh God.
perfect. Okay. As you start to look at these books, um, you like look at them and they're just kind of labeled very specifically. This one, the first one you pull says chocolate bacon cake. The what do? Do you just keep looking at books or?
I'm just gonna look at any ones of them that actually look like they're good ideas. I mean, this seems to be. Is there any kind of order to these ideas, or are they just kind of crammed onto the board? Is there like, did I just pick like the bacon cake section?
um, they seem to be totally randomized in this. There's no Dewey Decimal System at the moment.
Okay, then I'm just going to literally just casually breezing along, seeing if there's anything that literally jumps out at me, basically, while he's rambling.
Literally jumps out at you, or
I mean, yes, I guess.
once again, this is magic. If you are waiting for a book to jump out and hit you in the face, it could happen.
I
I
mean, potentially, yes. That is kind of what I am on the lookout for if anything weird starts going down.
okay,
He's
if
still
there's a
just
specific
talking, right?
yeah, and if there's a
Okay,
specific thing like a word that would spark your interest, let me know, and I'll tell if you pass something. Okay,
okay.
um, Akaram, are you doing anything?
Akram is going to take the skull he keeps on him out of his bag and casts Summon Undead.
Okay, and how many undead do you get? Three or just
Not
one?
just one. It's an undead spirit. Like the skull turns into a skeletal body.
Cool.
I'm going to pull my mandolin off my back, and I strum a note and become invisible.
Okay.
Per the standard invisibility spell, not greater invisibility.
All right, just put a little skeleton beside you, Akaram. You can control it now. You should be able to.
Just
He continues to kind of speak out. Too much power for a mortal. That's what these greedy gods do, isn't it? take and take. Give nothing to those who actually do the work. Sound
So,
familiar? Yeah.
so did these like books have like authors on them, or what?
Nope, just usually one label.
Okay, and it's just a title, no name or anything.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there any word you're looking out for?
No, I was actually seeing if there was like any of because we know this guy's name technically, so I was trying to see if there's any of his other works out here, or if
Gotcha.
there were specifically places where his works would have been that are now empty. Was kind of what I was looking for. But if there's
Gotcha.
no author, I wouldn't be able to tell. So
No,
uh,
yeah.
I confirm that theory then.
Oh.
Anybody doing anything?
But on that
Just
note,
slowly
I do
advancing.
look to see if there's any places where there's anything specifically missing.
Okay,
Like if there's gaps in the collection anywhere as I'm looking. That would
sure.
be what I'm kind of specifically looking for.
Yeah, definitely. As you pass some of these bookshelves, there's definitely like a gap here and there, and not a bunch, but over the past like three bookshelves, there have been like 4 or 5 gaps.
Gotcha. Okay.
At that point, I'm just quietly making my way. I'll talk when battle starts, but I don't want to mess up my invisibility before the battle kicks off.
Sure. If nobody has anything else specifically they're doing, he'll continue. Do you know what surrounds you? The answers to everything. Every tragedy's solution sits upon these shelves, elves.
Not
War,
not every good idea is a solution to a tragedy, and not every idea that is a solution to a tragedy is a good one.
I'm very curious as to what tragedy bacon cake was supposed to be dealing.
okay.
I mean, if the cure for every tragedy gets out, that's just bad for business.
It's a chocolate bacon cake. I mean,
Chocolate bacon. That is just a travesty. Affection.
Oh,
As you proceed, I'm gonna adjust whoever this is right here. I don't know who I
Yeah,
just moved back. This
that's
person.
me.
Gotcha.
That shocked me.
As you come around this corner, you see a drow sitting at a table, books piled in front of him, some open, some closed. And he says, "Oh, hello, I'm Kellen.
He can see
Welcome
me
to
even though
our
I'm invisible.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you cast invisibility. My bad. Yeah, you're good. I remember that Winifred was invisible. I forgot that you cast invisibility on yourself as well.
okay.
Yeah.
No, he cannot see you then. So as you come around the corner, you're good. Akaram looks like he's coming around the corner, so he says that's Akaram. Yeah, hello, Kellen.
So, as an emissary of death, I don't like unnecessary death. So, could you just come quietly?
Come quietly with you
Yes.
and leave this place so that Ogma can decide what information is given to us. Do you understand how disorganized this place is? Do you understand how his brain works? It's terrible. He decides what is fed to us, what information, what innovations. He says that some are too strong, some just need to be kept away, and without reason, it seems, just like this library. I promise you that if you just give me time, I will fix all of this, and you won't have to be worried about anything. All of the knowledge that you could ever want, anything you could ever need, will be at your fingertips. Don't you understand? These gods sit above us, think that they're better because of their knowledge and their power.
Trust me, I appreciate your plight, but the destruction of all realities is kind of more important. So I have a
Why do
job to
you
do.
why do you trust this otherworldly being who tells you that they know better? That these items that you are searching for are being used for the right way because they have them. It is the exact same thing the Agama has told me time and time again. In these books, you could save whole planets and universes from destruction.
Okay, I'll take that as a no. I'm
Everybody
sorry.
roll initiative. It sounds like Mike is about to hit this guy.
Yeah, I just snuck up like right behind him, invisible.
Sure,
Go ahead, Tweedles. And the skeleton is going to point its bony finger and shoot 2 rays at him.
sure. Gotta get initiatives from everybody.
I got an 18.
All right, I'm just gonna roll this. What are the statistical odds of that?
Oh,
Probably 5%,
I should be rolling in the thing.
unless it's 2, and then it's a lot more infinitesimal.
I rolled in D20 and got an at 1. I rolled in reality and got an at 1. The
Wow,
gods have spoken.
Yeah.
you will go last.
That does come. It is an actually a 5 though, but I rolled.
Come on now.
Uh,
Come on, computer. Thank you.
Oh, plus proficiency. I forgot that I got to add my proficiency to initiative.
yeah, you're a bard.
Yeah, so that's actually a 23 initiative for Shockland.
Initiative is
All
+3.
right. Turn.
So I also rolled a 1 and rolled 20 for initiative, but I rolled a 2 in real life.
Close.
So you go second to last.
Yes. Got a higher initiative bonus than me. Go slightly before me.
You got a 5. Akram, what was your actual roll? Like, what'd you get for total?
4.
So actually, he will
Yeah, I'll go last.
last. And then Winifred.
I got an 18.
Okay. Was that like that? Okay, that's fine. All right, we should be good to go. Since Akram Skeleton is kind of going first as a surprise round, we're gonna let Akram Skeleton go. So he shoots 2 rays out. Is that what you said?
Yes, great bolts.
Oh, okay, go ahead, roll that.
Mm, What is it? +3 plus the spell's level. Uses your spell attack modifier to hit. Okay. So 25 and a 17.
Yes, those will both hit.
Okay. to roll 4d4 plus 6 plus spell casting modifier for this one is plus 5. So 10. 27 damage.
27 damage. Okay. You hit him with that, or rather, uh, your skeleton does, and immediately, kind of blinking into your view, a large winged creature. It's humanoid with these black and white wings. A red cloak covers its top, appears directly in front of or between you and Kellen. The cloak covers its head, though inside the cloak you see nothing. And not the cloak is obscuring your view of what's inside. It is just nothingness inside the hood. A humanoid body of bones and feathers and skin and scales and wings. Like I said, large black and white wings coming out of its back. It wields a great sword in two hands.
Terrifying.
Sweet.
All right, we are at the top of the order, though. The skeleton, boom, boom, shoots its great bolts, hitting this wizard, driving him back almost into you. Shocklin, what do you do?
So does that mean that he stepped into my threatened square?
It was just more flavor.
Okay. I would say because if he's approaching, I'm taking my AOO.
No, no, no,
You dare approach me?
no, no.
So I'm invisible. He just almost stumbled into me. I feel like the only appropriate action here is for me to hit him really, really hard with my weapon.
Yeah, that makes. I would say, yeah, that's a good call. Yeah.
So, since he doesn't know I'm there, do I have advantage on the attack?
I believe that's how that works, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I will roll 20 instead of rolling my dice. Uh, 23 and 17. So 23 to hit.
The 23 will hit, the 17 won't, as you see him kind of put his hands up like this for that second attack, and then you
Oh, that was
see.
just one attack. That was with advantage.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Okay, then
so
yes,
just
you
the
hit.
23, yeah. And I'm a divine smite with a third level spell slot.
Sure.
Like you do.
Yeah. I keep reaching for my dice. I need to
You're
get
more
used
than
to
welcome to
using
use
this.
your dice. I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
I just made my entire game go to rolling in the digital, so I'm trying to get used to doing it.
Gotcha.
The consistency thing. So that's going to be 5d8 plus 4 for 31 damage.
Nice. All right.
And then I'll use Great Weapon Fighting to reroll that one actually. Nope, it's a 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
uh, and then yeah, I guess I'll do my extra attack and just roll 1d20 plus
Sure.
9. 22 to hit?
22, he will put his hands up, and your sword or whatever you're using will crash against his magic barrier.
Gotcha. He used shield. All right. I'll end my turn by looking at Winifred and giving you finger guns.
Hey,
Bardic inspiration.
what is that?
You have a D10,
Okay, thank you. I've got those over here already.
and that's it for Jacqueline.
Um, Winifred, from behind you, you hear a door burst open.
Oh no. Oh no. Is that a unicorn?
Bursting out of this door is a large, long creature with the head of a horse and one horn here, though many other horns down its body. Its body is segmented, much like a centipede is. Its legs, though it does have four, you can see on each one of them a lot of tiny other little legs. It has the ability, it seems, to move its four appendages and run that way. Though also, as it kind of bursts out of this with those legs, you see it slide on one of the bookshelves with its tiny little legs, giving it more stability. And standing was that 10 feet away from you around the corner is this creature, blue hue with white mane and horns, red beady eyes.
Okay, you're not gonna convince me there's a plane out there where that's a good idea.
Yeah. See, this is what your god meant. Yeah, I think you just proven him right.
Did I just hear extraplanar?
So the this creature moves up to you. And let's see, it
It,
is going to make, it
it,
kind of brings its legs up and smashes them into your front legs.
uh, can it see me?
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that you are invisible. Thank you.
We do have the little ninja icons.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. Thank you. That actually helps now that I know that's there.
yeah, he
Um,
is invisible. I am not, however.
Nor am I.
oh,
And I'm not
oh,
anymore.
let's see. I don't know if you, let's see, because you already moved 5, 10, 15,
Uh,
25.
did I make the horse invisible or just Winifred?
The horse has just stayed back. If I'm invisible, Colt knows that he's just
Okay.
out of the way. So yes, technically there is a horse that's just standing like
Around here.
here. Yeah, like right around here.
Evil
Um
DM in me wants to go eat your horse.
I mean, if you try, it'll be the last thing that creature ever does. That'll be 4 advantaged critical hits against that creature in a row.
So, yeah, this creature will burst out of that door, come crawling around these bookshelves towards our Jin friend here and make attacks against him.
Okie dokie.
Going to be a 29 to hit. Christ.
Um, that I think that kind of hits me. Yeah, 29 hits.
We go for 14 damage.
Okay, I can
That's
eat
just
14 for a bit.
bludgeoning.
Oh,
And
bludgeoning
then,
damage.
yeah, bludgeoning. Yeah.
Okay, so I take 7.
Yeah, and then it will bring its horn down, its main horn down to try to stab you. 18
And
to
that's
hit?
18 to hit. No,
Yeah,
AC 19.
gotcha. Okay. And that is its turn.
Sweet.
You're now on to Winifred.
All right, so we've got the centicorn.
You
This,
remember.
um, whatever this fucked up hooded entity is, and then the drow up here, right?
Hmm.
Um, there's a lot of options here. My tank's up there. Yeah, fuck this ungodly horror of a centicorn. So Winifred is going to climb up one of the bookcases a little bit just to get off ground.
Okay.
I'll do an acrobatics check. If where's my stats? There's my stats. That's a great stat. It's a 21 acrobatics check to get up those uh, bookcases,
Perfect.
and
Yeah, you scurry right up them. I like it.
then we're gonna take some pop shots at the centicorn since everything's with advantage. I rolled 2 11s, but that turns into a 22 for my first attack against the centicorn.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alrighty. Oh, so many ones. It's so terrible. 16, 22, 28 damage to the centicorn on the first attack.
All right, nice.
And I'm going to steal myself and use sharpshooter on this one. I'm also, because I've barely been doing this campaign, we'll do that later. So I'm just gonna do another sharpshooter attack on it.
Hmm.
Does an 18 hit?
18 will hit.
Awesome. +10 +5, 25 damage.
25 damage. Oh, dang it. Sorry, my got crashed on me. All right, yep, got that.
And since I don't need to hide as a bonus action, I'm just gonna keep chilling out on this bookcase, and that'll be my turn.
Oh, sounds great. All right. After getting hit, the unicorn or centacorn just starts to shake and shimmer and glittery aura kind of comes around it as it and kind of floats over and around it.
Terrifying.
That's not good.
It's so pretty, but so scary.
I
Uh,
questioned your taste in pretty.
I mean, the glitter effect is pretty, not the monstrosity of a centicorn.
Uh,
all right, we are now on to Kellen. He is going to use his bonus action, disengage.
he's
Uh,
doing what now?
20, 25. He disengaged as a bonus action.
I have a 10-foot reach.
Cool. I mean,
I think
He's still within my threatened square if he takes a 5-foot step.
uh,
No, he full on disengaged
Yeah.
as an action.
Oh, okay.
he disengaged as a bonus action. Yeah. Because if you guys
I
get
still get an attack of opportunity with Sentinel.
Yeah.
That was what I was getting at. Is I can still hit him if he disengages. It's meaningless against Jocelyn.
the Sentinel feat.
Yeah, Sentinel feat allows me to attack of opportunity on disengage actions.
okay, cool. Dig.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, make your attack.
17.
17 will hit.
All right. That's just gonna be 10 plus 4, 7 damage.
I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that.
Take 7 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
not a lot, just chipping away.
his movement is reduced to 0.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sentinel's dirty like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
He will. How do I do this? There it goes. God, my internet's acting slow right now. Come on. Okay, there it is. Gotcha. Okay. He is then going to clap his hands together and then open them, casting some type of spell in front of you. And I am going to need.
Do I have line of sight through the creature that is hovering or no?
It is a large creature. Um, yeah, but I mean, I think you could be able to kind of see him. I mean, it's not like a clear sight, but yeah, I think you have enough line of sight to cast something like counterspell.
Yep. So as a reaction, I'm going to open my mouth and like whispers of the dead are going to interrupt his spell.
Okay,
And I'm going to
and
cast
that's
counterspell at a 5th level.
okay. So if you cast at the same level as the spell, it automatically works, right?
Yes.
Excellent. He goes to cast his spell, but your necrotic energy and hands just kind of reach out and grab his arcane energy, and it dissipates in front of him. It's his turn. We're on to, I think that's not Mikhail's not your character's name. What's your right?
Mikhail is how it's
Yeah,
pronounced.
gotcha. Yeah, Mikhail.
All right. Let's see. I've got this thing up on me. We. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, I'm gonna put Hex on it.
Mhm.
It now has a what's a save for it to suck at? Let's call it a Constitution save for now. It now sucks, has disadvantage on Constitution. Part of Hex, and I want to try and back up some of this. No, I'm just gonna start slugging it in the face with my fist. I'm
Okay,
gonna punch it.
sure.
So this is going to be 1d20. So a 26 and a 16 to hit it.
Yeah, the 26 hits.
All right. Punch it, and that's one. So that's going to be 7 damage, 11, 11 bludgeoning damage from the attack, and then he's going to take a further 1d6. He takes 2 necrotic damage, and then 4 additional bludgeoning damage. And what is his size category?
Large.
Large. Might be too big. So he's only one. He's only one size category larger than me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I push him back away from me 5 feet with my flurry of fists.
Nice. Our Jin friend just starts beating this centacorn up, smacking it backwards.
Archery fighting style may have been my first one. Unarmed fighting was the second.
I thought getting up on you was gonna be, yeah. You just didn't realize you took monk. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else, Mikkel?
No, that's all my actions. I used
Yeah.
my bonus action to put the hex on him, and yeah, my actions for attack. So that's all my turn.
Gotcha. All righty. Well, this large winged creature comes to the aid of the wizard behind him, moves towards you, Shocklin. He gets stopped when he gets within 5 feet or whatever, 10 feet.
I don't think I can take multiple attacks of opportunity. I think that's a reaction. I only get
Right.
one of
Gotcha.
those
Okay.
per turn.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't. I can only trigger that once a turn.
Sure. Yep. All right, and he is going to bring his great sword down towards you. First one is a 21 to hit.
21 hits, I believe.
Okay, for oh, nice roll, Christ, the roll almost perfect. 27 damage.
All right.
And this is magical slashing damage.
Yeah, I take all of it. It's a magical
Okay.
Eopleurodon, Charlie.
And he makes a second attack. 18 to hit this time.
18 ties armor class.
All right, so meets it, beats it. Almost perfect again. The 28 this time, 28 damage.
All right. Ow.
And that is its turn. It flies towards you, slashing up and down, making you duck and dodge, cutting your robes. We are now into Akaram.
Akram is going to. Let's see, is that a sight spell? Yes, nope, in the area. Perfect. Akram is going to take one step forward to here. And a spiral of dark energy is going to swirl at his feet. A glittering disk of energy is going to form at his head, and he is going to sweep them together and fire it at the cloaked, fucked up figure in front of him.
Sure.
And I will need a Constitution save.
What are rolls with advantage? 17.
That is going to fail my 19 DC.
Okay.
So we're going to do that this. Two, three, four, five. So that's going to do slash roll 3d6. 15 damage to the creature.
What type of damage?
It is going to be necrotic.
Oh, okay.
And then Shocklin, you can burn up to 6 hit dice to heal.
Oh, okay. That's super useful.
Yeah, Wither and Blow.
Yeah. So,
Akram, roll a perception check for me.
Worst skill. A 20. I rolled a 19.
You feel that that should have done more damage than it did.
Oh, it's a kindred spirit.
Anything else,
cool.
Akram?
Yeah, he's gonna look back at the undead spirit and go, Twiddles, don't worry about the big guy. Get the small one. And the skeleton is going to move to here and pew pew.
Pew him, do it.
22 and critical miss.
All right, the 22 will hit.
Uh, 2d4 plus 3 plus spells level. 14 damage.
Nice. Excellent. Your skeleton walks up and continues to fire his gray bolts of energy towards towards Kellen. Anything else?
I cast. So all I have left is a bonus action. No, that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Suddenly, a book flies off the shelf directly into your head, Shocklin. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
12 damage. One comes and hits you, Akaram. 20 to hit.
Shield.
Shield, okay. Two fly up and hit you, Winifred.
Okay.
Winifred's still invisible.
Oh, the greater invis, yeah, not regular
Yeah.
invis. 5, 10, 15. Okay, one of those is gonna hit Akaram. One of them is just going to 5, 10, 20.
Well, I should probably make a concentration check after getting hit that hard by the thing. Oh, yeah. That's definitely still up.
Fantastic.
Yeah, 25 on concentration.
One's gonna go after you, Akaram. Another one, and then one's gonna go after your skeleton. 16 to hit you, Akaram.
It's going to miss.
11 to hit your skeleton.
5th level spell. So AC is 16.
Okay. 2 we're gonna get to Mikkel. 23 to hit and 16 to hit.
23 hits.
All right, 9 damage as this book slams into you. And this is not magical damage, it's just regular bludgeoning damage, you guys.
Okay.
Hit with a book.
That was how much damage total was that then?
9.
9. So I take half of that. So that'd be 5.
Perfect. We're back to the top of the order with Shocklin.
All right. So many options here. Uh, I am going. I am going to Bardic Inspiration on myself as a bonus action to start things off. So it's gonna look kind of weird, but Shockland, like, surrounded by enemies, just kind of does finger guns to the air, and then swings his glaive at the wizard.
Okay.
Um, how to aim this? Can y'all read that?
Mm,
Not really.
Oh,
Back
Yeah,
away.
focus.
it looks like 241. You're talking about the dice. Sorry. No, is it a 20? Which is tell me what
Yeah,
it
that's a
is.
20.
it is a nat 20.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
fuzzy
cool.
20.
Yeah, go for it.
Uh, so I'm going to do that. I'm also using Great Weapon Master on this. And now I need to roll. And I'm going to smite, obviously, but that doesn't benefit from the crit, I don't think.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does?
All dice.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use another third level spell slot, so that's 5d8 smite damage plus 2d8 or 2d10 on the attack. So that's roll 5d8 plus 2d10 plus 14 for a total of 53 damage.
Nice. Shit. Yeah, he's hurt.
Um, and then I'm going to use my extra attack and roll a nat 1. The dice gods are fickle tonight.
Yeah.
Um,
20s to 1s.
yeah. I've already used my bonus action. I used my regular action. What constitutes as a free action?
Speaking or interacting with an object.
So I could take a swig from the drinking horn on my belt. Or does using an item count as a full action?
You guys give me yeah, you guys are all DMs. I don't know. Yeah, that's tricky because you're like you have a weapon in your hand, it's like, and then you have to like go down and like grab it, then like
Yeah,
unscrew it
I'll just wait
and
until next turn for that.
Rules
what
as written, it's an action to get something out of your pack.
Yes.
gotcha. Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people I know do allow the drinking of like consumables and potions specifically as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have seen that be popular.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and I've
that's
already
what
used
y'all
bonus,
played
so
before, right? Is that drinking a potion yourself is a bonus action? What we've played in the past.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
feeding
think
it
so,
to
yeah.
someone else is an action.
Yeah. So if you still have a bonus action, I'll let you drink.
Uh, well, I do have my Great Weapon Master. Since I rolled a nat 20, I do get an extra attack on top of what I normally do.
So you
If
want
you
to
look at the
attack
Great Weapon
yourself with a
Master feat.
potion?
No, I'm just going to attack again.
Okay.
I'll just swing a third time.
Okay, cool.
More bonk.
Uh, does I'll use my bardic on that just to be on the safe side. Yes. Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit.
All right. It wasn't gonna hit before, I don't think. So that will be just a regular attack. Roll 1d10 plus 4. I did not declare power attack on that. And then plus 6 thunder damage. I need a con save from the wizard actually.
Save. Come on, D&D Beyond.
DC 17 on the con save.
He's gonna fail.
So he takes 6 thunder damage,
Nice.
in addition to the 9 from the attack. Total
Gotcha,
of
gotcha.
15. And that's all I can do. I have now fully exhausted my action economy.
Gotcha. All right. That means we are on to the Centicorn, which will just once again kind of rush into the thing that it's in a battle with here. It moves towards you again, bringing its large, multi-legged appendages down on top of you.
Whackety whack.
Nat one. Its horn then comes down. 16. Yeah, just not able to get through your martial arts maneuvers as you parry and dodge out of the way.
Yep, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That is
There you
this
go.
character's motto.
All right, Winifred, your turn.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm on a. That's right. I'm just gonna keep taking cracks at the Centaur. This ungodly abomination needs to die. I am going to use sharpshooter on this. Uh, -5 to 18 hit.
18 will not hit at the moment, though as you shoot, your bullet hits this glitter surrounding it, and the glitter seems to dissipate.
Okay. Well then we'll take the second attack. 17. I have rolled 2 11s and 2 12s back to back now. Both on the dice. But 17 -5, which is 12 plus 11, 23.
23 will hit.
Awesome. This plus 15. 30.
30
15 plus
damage.
15. Yeah, and then because I missed, and I feel bad about that, I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
You still have my bardic inspiration too.
Yeah.
Add a d10 to something.
I will make sure that's what it's gonna need it. Because 20 minus 5 is 15, so I'm gonna roll my d10 to see if I can't bump that. I have d10s. That's what I wanted. Yeah, you. Sweet. It does a 21 hit.
21 will hit.
Fantastic. That's 31. And then
And it needs to make a con save.
It needs to
Which
make a
is
con save.
When my bardic inspirations are used on an attack roll, it causes an explosion of thunder.
Sweet.
I
Yeah,
will keep that in mind.
And he is at disadvantage for con saves if it's the center.
Gotcha. Okay. He will roll an 11 then.
All right. Whatever you rolled on the bardic die is how much damage it takes.
It's an extra 6 damage.
6 damage. Nice.
And then one more good match.
Thunderclap.
21.
21 will hit.
Sweet. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. 35.
Nice. It is looking real bad. The bullets riddle into the centacorn. Its back right leg seems to be disabled, and it's just kind of dragging on the ground now behind its long body.
It's time to put you down, Yeller.
Anything else, Winifred?
Nope. I think the 4 attacks will be good for my turn.
Perfect. Is the Kellen's turn. He snaps his fingers and the next thing you notice, he is above you, or above all of you, kind of flying in the air. He is also surrounded by a shimmering wreaths of flame.
Horrific.
And as you see him, there, um, he points his finger towards you, Akaram,
Mm-hmm.
and a green beam flows from his finger quickly towards you. And is a ah, rolling terribly. 15 to hit,
That is going to miss.
and that is. This is a. No, I'm sorry. I thought it was an attack. I need you to make a dex save. I'm sorry.
Dexterity. Okay.
We're looking to beat a 17.
19 on the die.
19, you are going to pass. Um, Dexterity save on a failed save. Take that. I guess on a pass save, you don't take anything. Yeah, the green beam shoots over your shoulders. You just kind of hunker down. It hits the ground beside you.
Okay.
And that is the Archmage's turn. On to Kel.
All right. This centacorn's looking a little beat up, so I'm going to continue to throw hands at it to the best of my ability, and I'm just going to bop it twice here. Does a 16 or a 19 hit it?
The 19 does.
Okay, so 19 hits. 8 plus 4. So that's going to be 12 damage from the punch itself. He'll take an additional 4 bludgeoning on top of that,
Sure.
and 2 necrotic damage. As
-6 more. Nice, yeah. You just start wailing away on this thing's face. Its jaw starts to hang slack. The two tendrils just kind of hang loosely out of its jaw as well.
it's still standing though, yes.
Yes.
All right. Action surge it is. We're gonna go punch it a couple of other times. That's gonna be a fucking yeah, that's not gonna work. Does a 24 hit it?
Before we'll hit.
Okay. So that's another 8. So it takes another 12 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 3 necrotic.
You are beating this thing to a pulp. It is so weak. It just can't even stand up at this point, though it's still slightly moving on the
It's
ground.
still alive. It takes 4 psychic damage. Does that kill it?
Why does it take 4?
Maddening Hex.
Yes,
Because I have Hex on it, I can use Maddening Hex to cause it to take my Charisma modifier and psychic damage.
perfect. Yeah. You, after beating this thing, just stare at it and I guess yell at it like, "Why won't you die?" And it just falls over the tub beneath your feet.
It's like, finally! Ah, that was a bit obnoxious.
I love that Mikkel just like hovering above the ground, just threw hands with this.
It's
Yeah,
just
I,
getting
Probably standing on your broom the whole time too, right?
I can actually fly when I need to, so.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, just being pumped full of lead from behind.
So I've just been like DBZ style, just pommeling this thing in the face.
All right, anything
Teamwork
else you
makes the
got?
dream work.
Anything else, Mikkel?
Oh god, no, that was all my actions I could physically do in one turn. I got nothing left.
Okay, it is now the large winged being's turn. Hearing the screams of the centacorn and seeing its master fly up, it too looks up um, and moves quickly as it flies up in the air. It'll take an AOO from you, Shockland.
Yep. I will go ahead and do my AOL real fast. That is roll 1d20 plus 9.
Ooh,
It's gonna be a nat 1.
Yeah, that will not hit. So
swing and a miss.
it is going to just flap its wings once and charge towards Winifred. Yes, I didn't forget this time that
No,
I've
I'm
dared to
sure.
bring it up.
I was like, wow, I finally get hit, and it's by this fuck. Awesome.
I mean, the sound of gunshots are kind of hard to stifle in a library.
Yeah.
32 to hit.
You know, I think that's gonna do it. Just a little bit.
For 20 damage.
Okay.
A 30 to hit for 23 damage.
Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna drop concentration on you, Winifred.
That's fine. I can just hide.
Yeah.
So the large winged beast comes up, slashes at you with its great sword, and stabs towards you, going through your coat, almost making you drop your hat.
Oh
Almost.
wow, yeah, that one hurt.
We're on to Akaram.
Akram is going to point.
Wizard is 60 feet up in the air.
Is the How high is this dude?
How high did you climb, Winifred?
I'm a good 15, 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in the air.
16. Okay, so it'll be in.
A squared plus B squared.
Yeah, I didn't want to do trig tonight. I just wanted to cast spells.
There's 40 feet apart. Yeah, because wing guy is 20 and wizard is 60.
Okay, so I can't do that. Well, crap. Chain lightning is not going to work.
No, but cone of cold would.
I don't have Cone of Gold. I
I
have
mean,
Ice
we are in a
Storm.
library. Fireball would be very effective.
This is true. Fireball would hit.
Yeah, but what if I burn all the ideas?
If they're Kellens, I think it'd be okay.
I don't know if they're all kids.
Somewhere the god just breaks down. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let's see. Range 60 feet. Okay. I am going to reach out a inky black tendril from my hand, and it is going to latch on to the beast. And I need a dexterity saving throw.
From the beast.
Yes,
Okay, Dex, say.
I did.
Would I have this?
There, I think.
One sec.
Oh, oh. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I
Good.
hear you.
But you
Can't
can't
see
see
you.
me. I'm not sure how to fix that. Can I hit this button and it works? Ah, it does. Okay.
It
I was
is
about to say, I hope that the streaming does. What was the save?
25.
Okay, it is only going to take partial damage then.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. One, two. It's going to take 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Anything else happen to it?
That damage is necrotic, so it probably
Okay.
takes half of that. Skeleton is going to pew pew. First bolt at the book right next to it.
Okay.
21.
Anyone will hit?
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
If it's still up, he'll fire at the same one again. 14 to hit.
14 won't hit.
Okay.
All right, onto the books. The books just start to swarm the people around them. So one into Shockland. This is not the right character. Thank you. 13 to hit Shockland, not hitting. Into the skeleton.
Not 20.
25 to hit the skeleton. 11
That
damage
one's
into the skeleton.
okay.
Actually, that's what it rolled. So then it's 11 plus 2 more d6, right?
Yeah.
So there's 6. So 17 damage into the skeleton.
So,
2 into Akaram. 23 and 19.
I'll take both of them.
15 damage total. Again, this is just bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then, oh, Mikkel.
I'm visible again, so
Yeah.
Go for it. They deal bludgeoning damage. I only take half. Oh, I think I've got enough HP.
All right, one of them goes into Winifred. 17.
meets it, beats it.
6 damage. And
Okay.
5 are going into Mikkel.
Yep.
9. 20. 11. 15. 19. So 20 and 19.
Yep. 20 hits and the 19 matches me, so yeah. So
For a
that's
total of 20 non-magical bludgeoning damage.
okay. So I take a grand total of
Well, actually takes
10. Yeah, 10
6 and
damage.
4. Okay, yeah, so it does end up being 10.
Just had to
Okay.
confirm.
Well, because if it was like 13 and 7,
Yeah, that would have been a little different.
then yeah, you would only take 6 and 3. So that would have been 9.
Yeah, so that would have mattered, but nah. No,
That's good.
I'm fine with 10
We are
damage.
now into Shockland.
All right. So, I don't have any big threats immediately on top of me now. So Shockland is kind of feeling a little left out. Um,
I'll trade with you.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move to like right here, or
Okay.
even yeah, it's like right there. So I think 2 of those books might get to take swings at me if they get reactions.
Let's see. You leave that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Yeah, looks like 2 of them will. Yeah, because you're still within range of that one. Yeah. See what you're saying.
Nope.
Oh, no.
All right. So this big flying thing, does it appear to be like an aberration being celestial, like some sort of extraplanar being?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I am going to bonus action I am going to bardic inspiration on who's gonna do the most good with it. I'm gonna bardic inspiration onto Akaram. So finger guns to Akaram. And I am going to channel divinity. I hold aloft my glaive, which has my holy symbol engraved along the haft and blade. And I need a wisdom saving throw from every extraplanar entity within 30 feet of me.
$24.
Yeah, 24 is definitely going to pass unless I can. I have it's a new round. I have my reaction. I am going to silvery barbs that.
Okay, so what's
He
that?
has he has to reroll and take the lowest.
Oh, that's right. You know what? This is a newer spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read about this broken shit. I read it. I read about this on Reddit the other day, and there are so many DMs that ban it from their table. Okay,
For
okay,
exactly this reason.
Yep.
exactly
Because
this
it is a
reason.
ridiculously powerful first level spell.
Apparently,
It
all
is.
right. Well, it's banned now. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
silvery barbs?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
He takes the lower of the two.
Yeah, the lowest.
21.
21. I think that still puts him over it. Let me look at channel divinity for watchers.
I mean, since we're talking about how broken the spell is,
Oh,
should I cast it again?
yes, please. Absolutely.
I will use my
We're getting this
reaction for
fuck
silver
out of here.
barbs. So he has to
Okay.
roll again.
Wisdom save. 11.
Yes! He is turned. He is frightened for 1 minute. He must do everything in his power to flee from me
Oh.
for the next minute.
Okay.
Um,
You go for you. Let's resolve this. You get to choose who you're giving advantage to first.
so I am going to give advantage to Winifred.
Yes.
Then I will give advantage to you,
Thank you.
because I can't see Mikkel.
Is it just
Uh,
advantage on my next attack, or is it against this creature?
Next attack.
yeah. Uh, yeah, it must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as it can, and it cannot willingly end its move in a space within 30 feet of me. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere to move, it can only take the dodge action.
Gotcha. And that lasts for 1 round or.
1 minute or until it takes damage from a member of the party.
Gotcha. Cool.
So can it take reactions?
No, it can only the only actions it can take is actions that will move it further away from me.
Fantastic. Thank you. That makes my life so very much.
And that's my turn. I can't do anything
Winifred, your
else.
turn.
Yep, you're up, Winifred.
Alrighty. So I am going to jump from this bookshelf to this bookshelf, or actually, I'm going to try to hide under this table.
Okay, give me a perception or not perception.
Well,
Stealth.
I'm gonna make one attack, then I'm going to hide, and then try to make my second attack. That's how this is gonna play out. Sorry.
Cool. That's good.
So yeah, for the first one, we're sharpshootering. Okay. Just slowly bring this over. And let
Yeah,
me.
he's critting into me again.
Yeah.
Crit.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I had just switched my dice out. I was like, I'm retired. I might have brought you back too early. I pickled the dice earlier this week. It failed me. Um, so that's good God. I need my dice break. So that's gonna be 4d12, 10d6, and plus 20, 5 against the wizard. I'm not attacking the since it's feared. We're gonna let it go. Good golly, where's I need. Oh, I'm just happy I'm not playing Shadowrun right now. Um,
Low rolls.
6, 12, 18, 24, 31, 38, 46, 47, 50, 60, 85 damage.
Okay. He's real hurt.
And now I'm going to hide.
Okay.
I can only do that once per turn though. That's my
Gotcha,
my
gotcha.
super ultra attack.
That was 80 what?
85 damage.
Okay.
That is a 32 to hide underneath the table.
Yeah, he doesn't know where you went.
Sharpshooter. Ooh, that's because of sharpshooter that misses.
Okay.
So yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, I'll take 85 damage in a turn. That's nothing to scoff at.
No.
From the bookshelf, you bam, the fire your shot. The it hits this it hits the wizard floating above your friends directly through the torso, through and through. Blood splurts out of his gut as it exits. He keels over in immense pain as you nimbly move onto the floor, sliding under a table, looking really cool, but missing your second shot.
Yeah, and I yell, "This is actually a gift from your god to my parents, to me, to you again."
And Kellen looks down at all of you and just screams. His eyes open wide. The craze finally breaks through his calm facade. Uh,
I feel like my next turn's gonna hurt, guys.
That happens.
I mean, you did just give him a love tap that is kind of made him feel it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and he just, as he does this, you see light start to fill his eyes and mouth, and his body seems to radiate. And I am going to need, as he kind of falls towards the ground,
That's not good.
I
I'm
just
going to
opened
need
stacks.
everybody to make a Constitution save, please.
It's not gonna be great.
Constitution save.
Oh,
Terrible.
that's not supposed to be. Okay. That.
Uh,
What's my constitution?
Oh yeah.
19.
I
25.
fail.
24 for me.
All right. Damn. Everybody except for Akram passes. But we are going to.
Would Akaram pass with a +4?
What did he roll?
A 10.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Akram, you'll take 43 damage. Oh,
I'm back. Damage type.
radiant.
Okay.
Everybody else is going to take half of that, which is 21 points of damage.
Okie dokie. I assume this
Aw.
is not bludgeoning.
No, this
Radiant.
is radiant damage.
Yeah, that one actually tickles a bit. Ow.
So how much was it on a save?
21 for a save, 43 for a fail, and Akaram, you like looked up at him as he explodes in this light, and you are now blinded as well.
Okay.
That is his turn. We are now on to Mikkel.
Oh,
The Kellen has started to float down towards the ground. His power seeming to wane as the bullets have gone through him.
okie dokie. I've got a lot of books that are wailing on me, and I need them to go the way. So I'm going to start throwing hands at books. Picking the one directly north of me. I'm going to throw hands at it first. Does a 23 hit it?
Oh yeah,
I'm going to see if I kill it. So that's going to be 4. So that's going to be, oh god, 9 bludgeoning damage to it. Does that
okay.
kill a book?
No,
Damn it.
quite.
Okay. So I'm going to give it another 4 bludgeoning damage to try and kill it. Does that kill a book?
9 total, or is that 13 total?
13 total bludgeoning damage to the book so far.
Close, but no.
Alright. I'm gonna use my bonus action to put a hex on it. And it
Yep.
takes 1 necrotic damage. God
It's still
damn
up.
it.
It's still up.
This book is gonna make me attack it a second time, isn't it? Does a 17 hit it?
17 will hit, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's 12 bludgeoning damage. Does
He
it go down?
grabs his book and just ripping pages out of it until there's nothing left.
He's just
Yeah.
like, you will die!
Yeah, like one of those guys who rips phone books in half.
You
Yeah.
made me waste my action economy. So yeah, he's dead, and that's my turn.
Okay. We are now on to the concordant killer here. Read that to me again. The your divine ability there.
So,
'Cause I have to decide whether he just moves, or whether he does other things to move away from you.
so, where is it? A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it cannot willingly end its move in a space within 30 feet of me. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Okay, so it has to take the dash action.
Yes, that's its only option unless it's restrained.
That's better for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't flee the plane by teleporting away.
Right, that was my question. Is that like, does he have to spend his action leaving this plane of existence?
Yeah,
I
because we're
mean, if
talking.
he, I mean, I would think that he definitely has that option if he's forced to flee from me. But
That does technically cause him to go the furthest away from you
yes,
if he is trying to fulfill that. But if he has to
But
just take the
it says
dash
he
action
has
to
to
do it.
use his dash action, so that's
yes.
60.
Yes.
But yeah, he cannot willingly enter within 30 feet of me.
All right, well, he just like sprints out the door then. There was my tank. And we are on to Akaram.
Okay. Akram is going to furrow his cloak, and Ickerblade is going to fly out.
Mhm.
Do-do-do-do-do.
One person who doesn't care if he's blinded.
Right. And Ickerblight is going to fly to about. Actually, no. He's just going to sit on Akram's shoulder.
Sure.
And Akram is going to cast Chain Lightning at the mage
All right.
using Ickerblight's sight.
Excellent. That's a deck save or.
Yes.
Okay, hold on 1 second. My D&D Beyond keeps going in and out on me. Here we go. 12.
He is going to fail. I will also need one from the 3 books surrounding me and my skeleton.
17, 8, 16.
Everybody fails.
Everybody fails.
That one doesn't count because it hit the floor. And then it fell out of the thing. Stay in the damn dice tray. Okay. 2, 4, 14, 19, 27, 32, 49. 49 damage to all of them.
And what's it look like when you cast a spell?
He is essentially just going to point his wand up and subconsciously take a second to shift and aim after looking through Ickerblight's eyes. And then, even though he is blind, his eyes will turn white and start sparkling with electricity. And then it will shoot down through his arm and strike the mage.
I love the idea that you're like pointing over here, and then you're like, oh wait, no.
Oh,
The
here. Yeah.
the energy shoots out of your eyes, through your arm, out of your wand, and just burns these books to a crisp before it comes towards Kellen. He sees it too late to cast a counter spell. It hits him directly in the chest, causing him to stiffen and fall to the ground. And with Kellen lifeless on the ground, the books fluttering around all of your heads also fall to the ground. The lifeless body of the centacorn oozes blackish green blood beneath Mikkel's feet and under his broom. And the large winged creature and protector of Kellen is nowhere to be found.
Excellent.
So, am I the only one who thinks we should burn the centacorn?
You can dispose of this trash. I'm done with it.
Akram is going
Uh,
to reach out and feel the skeleton in front of it and stick his fingers into the eyes and dispel the summon undead.
Mm,
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on us. I don't know about y'all, but I need it.
Yes.
I don't feel awesome. I don't. I think it's the lowest
Uh,
I've gotten the entire campaign.
Yeah, on a scale of 89, out of 0 to 89, I'm feeling about a 33.
Good. Okay, heard.
Yeah.
so we're all gonna get 22 HP back.
Oh,
Sweet.
thank you. Yeah, I don't take much bludgeoning, but a lot of it adds up.
Yeah.
So, you guys finish here in the library, and I assume you walk back towards the exit and find yourself back in the corporate offices of the Brain Trust of Ogma. As you walk back through the lobby, you see Jim sitting there, and he says, "Oh, thank you so much for coming here. Yeah, here's a little parting gift. You
I've
all
got
okay?
Kellen's body thrown over my shoulder, by the way.
Okay, okay. Yeah. And he says, well, new management is not always right. I assume so. Old management is good. Okay.
Don't worry, we're gonna put in a good word for you with management.
Splendid. He just kind of waves at you as he holds his pouch of 100 gold. And hands you all gift bags.
I'm gonna put a hand on Jim's shoulder. I'm still holding Kellen's body here, but I'm gonna put a hand on Jim's shoulder and be like, "You have better ideas than he did."
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
And
Did
that's
you
what
see
I'm
the
gonna tell
centaur?
Ogma. I did.
That was me.
That was a crazy monster. It was a lot of fun to fight. Definitely a good idea.
I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The Ogma liked it. Kellen
Yeah.
did not.
The extra legs and everything on the legs
Eggs on
totally threw
leg.
me off. Loved fighting it.
Very cool.
I'm
Yes.
gonna
Yes.
pretend I heard none of that and just continue walking.
I'm just gonna shake my head as I'm like covered in its blood on my knuckles still, and it's just like, yeah, I look like Randy Marsh. Like, I don't hear no fucking bells after that. Like, I'm just like, fuck that
You
idea.
exit the brain trust and are teleported back to the library where Agma still sits in the chair noodling. You find yourself standing in front of him, and he says, "Sorry, I had to get the Agma voice again." Yeah. Oh, well, holy shit.
Here he
That's,
is. Drop the body in front of him.
well, I guess he is mortal.
I tried to tell him.
You all didn't take anything, right? Oh,
No.
um,
okay,
These
good.
granola
Wonderful. Can't
bars.
say what?
These
There were
granola
snacks in
bars.
the cafeteria. We helped ourselves to a few of those at Jim's insistence, but
oh yeah, Jim was invaluable to this entire operation. That man really needs a raise.
Oh yeah, the
the
who?
Jim the Windgen guy who came up
Oh,
with
the
the
guy in front.
Centacorn.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he talks to me sometimes. Yeah, I just try to scurry past. Well, those granola bars are normally a silver a piece, but we'll call it even, I guess. I'll have to talk to Jim about him giving away free things.
Under Kellen's management, he was told to give certain items out as complimentary snacks to tourists.
Who has such a terrible idea? Jesus.
I pointed at the corpse. Him.
And he takes off the mind's eye headband and says, well, I guess I'll just have to go back to feeding all the bad ideas to me dogs. And
Yeah.
tosses it to you guys.
Before you go, I need you to assure me that Centicorn will never see the light of day on the Mars plane.
I mean, I thought it was a good idea, but
Not, I
I
mean,
loved it. It was great.
It's cool. Do okay. Imagine a small farming village town suddenly finds one of those.
We can all ride on it.
If it
Very well.
doesn't eat them.
You gotta tame it first. I mean, we're in research and development. That's what the brain trust does. Okay, we figure it out. And I'm not gonna make you that promise. I'm a god of ideas, and I think it's a damn good one. And
I, I think you should give Jim a little bit more credit. He was really helpful in taking down Kellen.
well, makes a good centacorn.
He makes a good centacorn. You can't deny that.
He helped take down Kellen. I think I found my new right hand man.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll even pay him. Anyway,
Oh, Akram already did. 100
excellent.
gold
Oh, good.
pieces.
I hate paying my employees.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna head on back and just kind of take care of things. The corporation really appreciates your help. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he plays a little ditty and just kind of disappears into nothingness. The as the librarian calls you guys and says, "Excuse me, hold on one second. I get the librarian voice. That's a tough one." Yeah, yeah. Thank God you got rid of him. Oh my God, that fucking mandolin. I was about to crush it over his head. Anyway, we'll take care of this one.
Hand over the mind's eye.
And how does she dispose of that? You kind of explained it at one point, but I don't remember.
It doesn't have an intelligence, so it would go into a glass case somewhere or a drawer somewhere in her office.
Yeah, she takes it, puts it away in a little green box, and says, "I'll keep this one for safekeeping." Yeah, and she slides it into one of her drawers. And that is it for the Brain Trust Adventure.